Hello, welcome back. Yes, I've reduced my carbon footprint again. First, I'm starting to take my firewood from the property, and my deck on my gas-powered lawnmower is falling apart again. So, and I need a rear bagger. I've been trying to figure out what I could do to replace that gas mower with something that would bag the metal chips for me. And well, this is the second time that deck was falling apart, so I said I need to get something new. And since I have to get something new, I thought the cordless technology has been around long enough now. They probably could do a fairly good job with a cordless lawnmower. Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys. I have the Radley from Home Hardware. It's a 40-volt lawnmower. It uses two batteries, two 20-volt batteries. That way, the batteries that you use in this can also be used in their smaller equipment. Now, let's see. That's the bag. Much smaller than the one I got now, but that's critical for collecting the clippings. That's the guarantee, and it's a 3-year limited warranty and a 2-year warranty for the batteries and charger. Reading all instructions before use. Keep away from children. So this is the thing you read when all else fails. There's the charger. I have a single charger. And there's their batteries. I'll only be able to charge one battery at a time because I only have the one charger. Battery number 2. Little plastic piece, gotta find out what that's for. So there's the bag. That's the top part of the handle with the cord, of course, attached to the mower over here. These are the two middle parts of the handle, and your pieces for putting it together, complete with the wrench. This is the mower. Two batteries go down there. So now let's put her together. Dirt goes on there, just around. Read the instructions. Which end goes up? I have to read the instructions. That is correct. In this baggie, we take one of these for each side. And the top piece, you see how it's flattened out? It's got to go over and match these holes here. And they are square holes because the top of the bolt, see that square piece there? It fits directly in there and keeps this bolt from turning. And now there is a little clip that I can put on there and put the wire in to keep it up out of my way and out of the way of any sticks or anything. This is why this thing is so light. The deck is plastic, so it can't rust. Find out what that's for in just a minute. But once the batteries are charged, you take one button in there and the other one putting in there like that. And that's attached down there. Like I said, I'll find out what that's for now in just a minute. Now, turn this up on its side. And you can see that very small blade. It's going to blow the chips right back there. This is a small to medium sized urban lot. But I don't have to do everything all in one day. So I figure I'll do little bits at a time. And not only that, I'll be able to bring this one down most pathways and just mow over the weeds, and I'll be able to make narrow pathways through the otherwise wild area. So I'll charge up the batteries, and tomorrow we'll give this a test run. Now we have the batteries charged. This little key, there's a slot here that it has to be seated all the way down in order for the engine to run. And I'm going to take that up again. The key wrench that it comes with, I put it on here so that it will always be with the mower. When you buy these things, here's the blade. The blade will not be sharp, because if a store decides to put one of these out on display and somebody cuts their hand on the blade, then they've got issues, right? So when you get it, the paint will be right down over, and you can still see some of the marks of the original bevel cut. But I took it in and I used the manual tools to make this fairly sharp. I can cut paper with it, and both sides. This has got a slot on the one side, so you can't put it on the wrong way. There's only one way it'll fit on. And you put your bolt back in. So you have to sharpen the blade before you even start your first cut. It's up to you. Like I said, I'm putting it on here so that it is always with the lawnmower. We take our key. On this side, it has height settings 1 to 6, and 6 being the highest. Now the grass is high, that goes down fairly low, and also my first trip is going to be along this edge here where sometimes there's a little bit of a lip. So I'm going to set that up on number 4 first. So the key is all the way in. Have to push in that button. Like so. And it stops fairly quickly as well. The battery is low, but we're going to see now how much this will cut in one charge. You'll have to see it's plugging up a lot quicker just because the grass is long. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take it down the front where the grass doesn't really grow that much, and we'll see what happens down there. It is working well though, and you see the swath. And then if you get into places where there's high grass and she doesn't kick it all back like this, you can run over it the second time and it'll suck it up like a vacuum. That's what I did with the first couple of rows. I'm going to do this section. This will show pretty much what it will do on a normal basis. It was actually doing quite well. Let's see how much I have in here now. Well, yeah, it filled the bag right full that time, see? But, so I had to stop at that moment anyway. This was in the grass and I hit it. Now, I'll take this blade off and I'll show you the damage. Just keep the blade sharp all the time, and it seems like it'll run perfect. So far I'm impressed. But now that I've done this, I can't experiment with how long it lasts. It's suggested that it would have a 35-minute run time. But you see I have this edge now all beat in. Let's see if I can see the screen here. I have this edge all beat in, and over here there's one piece right here and another piece here. You do that very often and you'll be needing to buy a blade pretty quick. But I'm going to sharpen this again now and then get back at it. So this is where the battery ran out. I mowed all of this area down around my little trailer. And that there, you seen me mow this and the area up along by the house and the driveway and that strip there beside that bed behind the truck. I mowed a bit in there, then I went out around and I mowed down in the ditch here. And you see me mow this area. Now, like I was saying, this is taller grass and it was more difficult, so it would have gotten maybe twice this area. So that's pretty good. I have to charge the batteries now, and tomorrow I'll mow some more. Keep the blades sharp and mow when the grass is dry. Looks like she's working like a charm. So far I'm pleased with how much we can actually get done. As you can see, I had her on the highest setting. This is thick and it was getting really tall material. So done pretty well. I could just do one stripe and it filled up the bag. That's how thick the material is right there. So I hope you found that interesting. And yeah, so far it's a good machine, and of course you'd have to wait and see how it holds up over time. See you in the next video.